seeing two sweet, homicidal young people open up their home to lonely men trying to find a place to stay in Scenes for Kids by Joseph Kassery. Teddy's down in Panama right now.
Oh yes, the cellar. He always calls the cellar Panama.
And the steps are San Juan Hill.
He's down in Panama digging the locks.
We'll bury Mr. Hoskins in the cellar, dear. That's what we did with the others.
This makes 11.
Oh yeah, this does make 11, doesn't it, Alex?
No, dear, this makes 12.
Oh, well, you really shouldn't count the first one. I mean, after all, he just died.
You mean without any help from us? Mr. Mingley was his name. He was a Baptist. And he came here looking for a room.
It was after Mortimer moved to New York.
We felt so sorry to leave that room empty with so many people needing it. So we advertised and Mr. Mingley applied.
He was so lonely, no kith or ken. We felt so sorry for him.
And when his heart attack came and he sat there dead in his chair, remember, Martha?
It was like old times.
Yes.
Grandfather was a doctor, you know. Always had a cadaver or two around the house.
Only Teddy insisted that he was a yellow fever victim and had to be buried at once. So we buried him in Panama.
He was so peaceful, wasn't he, Abby?
And we swore right then and there that if we could help any other old lonely men find the same peace, we would. But we couldn't always depend on that happening.
Alex, do you remember those bottles of poison that Grandfather had in his laboratory all these years?
Yes, and Martha, you have such a knack for mixing things.
Well, dear, for a gallon of elderberry wine, I take 1 teaspoon of arsenic, half a teaspoon of strychnine, and just a pinch of cyanide.
It has quite a kick too. One man even found the time to say, "How delicious."